For our sample problem number 6, we have a vertical tank, circular in cross-section and is 10 meter high. If it takes 8.4 minutes to empty it through a hole at the bottom when the tank is full of water initially. So for part A, how long will it take for the water level to drop the water surface by 3 meters? For part B, how long will it take for the water level to drop the water surface from 10 meters to 2 meters? Now, take note dun sa pinagkaiba ng part A and B natin, no? So, meron tayong initial na head. Ito yon. Since puno naman yung ating tank, so kung ano man yung height ng tank natin, yun na rin yung taas ng tubig dun sa loob ng tank kasi nga puno. So, for part A, dapat daw yung initial na water surface will drop by 3 meters. So, from H1 magiging or mababawasan ng 3 meters. While dito kay part B naman, from 10 na initial, magiging 4 meters. So, medyo tricky kasi itong dalawang word na ito, no? So, kaya basahin ng mabuti kapag nagsisolve. Okay? So, to solve this, so let's try to draw muna. So, meron na tayong cylindrical tank. And then, merong orifice dun sa bottom niya. And then, from that orifice, so dito po magdi-drain yung ating water. Okay? If the tank is initially full, ibig sabihin, puno. Therefore, yung ating H1 or the initial head above our orifice which causes the flow, H1 is equal to 10 meters. Okay? So, dito kay part A, ang H2 mo is equal to, so, from 10, mababawasan ng 3. So, this is 10 minus 3. So, dapat ang H2 na gagamitin natin kay part A is 7 meters. While for part B naman, ang H2 natin, so from 10 to 4 meters. So, dapat ang H2 natin ay 4 meters. Okay? Doon na lang tayo sa next slide mag-solve. So, for part A, ang H1 natin is 10 meters. And then, ang H2, magiging 7 meters siya. Now, dun sa ating presentation ng formula last time, so meron tayong formula doon for emptying a tank. So if you can recall, T is equal to 2AS over C, area of orifice is square root of 2G, and then square root of H1 minus square root of H2. But take note, no, this is only applicable for tank with constant AS. Kung hindi siya constant AS, kailangan nyo bumalik dun sa formula na integral pa siya to express AS in terms of H. Pero dito since cylinder naman siya, so constant yung cross-sectional area niya. Now, so sabi, the time it takes to empty it is 8.4 minutes. So, T is equal to, lagay ko na lang, time to empty is 8.4 minutes. So, dun sa ating formula kasi dapat yung time doon in terms of seconds. So, if you convert it to seconds, multiply nyo lang po ng 60. This is in total 504 seconds. Okay? So, dun kay part A and B, so dito kasi wala pang binigay na value ng CD, wala pang binigay na size ng orifice, wala ring binigay na area ng surface natin. So, take note, yung part C dun palang binigay no itong 2.4 and 0.6. So, wala pa tayong value ng mga yan para dun kay part A and B. So, dun sa ating formula kasi, wala itong lahat ng ito. Palitan ko ng kulay. So, wala tayong values na pwedeng gamitin dyan sa part na yan. Walang area ng surface, walang CD na binigay, wala ring size ng orifice. So, ang gawin muna natin, we express that as i-variable lang, isa mismo. Let x, so x na lang gamitin ko, no? So, let x is equal to, so isama ko na yung 2as over c, area ng orifice, pati si 2g, isama ko na siya. since constant naman yung mga yan. So, 19.62 or 2G muna. 2G. And then, so kung papalitan natin ng x etong buong ito, so we can rewrite our formula or our equation. So, t na equal to 504 seconds equal siya kay x times square root of, ang h1 natin is 10 minus square root ng h2 na 0. So, take note, etong time kasi na to na 504, it is the time to empty the tank. So, ito yung initial, 10 meters puno. Ito naman ang h2 kapag wala ng laman. So, 0 yung height niya. So, from this, pwede nating ma-solve yung value ng x. And this is equal to 159.379. So, huwag niya nang problemahin yung units niya, no? Kasi, kumbaga, in-express natin itong buong ito. Since constant naman lahat ng yan, no? Now, kung babalik tayo dun sa tinatanong, so, ano daw yung time required para yung h natin from 10 maging 7. So, the time required is equal to, so, etong buong ito yung value niya. I hope na susundan siya, no? So, yung 2AS over CAO square root of 2G, sulat na lang natin siya na 159.379. Now, minsan, no, ito yung mas okay siyang i-store muna. Kasi in-store nyo siya kay A. So, A na lang ang gagamitin nyo dito. Para at least, medyo exact yung magamit ninyong value, no? So, x times, so square root ng h1, so 10 pa rin naman yan, minus, so ang h2 natin magiging 7. Okay? So, substitute nyo lang no, kung in-store nyo man yung 159.379. So, we have a time na equal to 82.323 seconds. So, ito na yung ating answer for part A. For part B naman, so ang h1 natin is 10. Ang h2 magiging 4 meters. So, since na-derive na natin yung value ng x na to, hindi nyo siya kailangang ulitin. So, salpak na lang ulit. Time is equal to x na 159.379 square root of 10 minus square root of 4. So, the time is equal to 185.242 seconds. So, this is our answer for part B. Okay? So, punta tayo kay part C. So, kapag meron na daw diameter yung tank and meron ng CD, so tinatanong naman ano yung diameter ng hole or the diameter of the orifice. Okay? May pagsusulatan pa ba? So, meron pa naman. Okay, for part C, tinatanong is the diameter of orifice. So, let's name it as D sub O na lang. So, to solve this, so remember dun sa ating solution kay part A, so nag-solve kayo ng x. So, di ba yung x, in-express natin siya as this one. Now, etong mga yan, yung AS, CAO, square root of 2G, that's constant. So, hindi siya magbabago habang nagde-drain. Constant pa rin naman yung size ng tank. Hindi naman lumalaki or lumiliit yung size ng orifice, gravity, and then constant din naman ang coefficient natin. So, dito, na-compute natin na yung x na yan equal siya kay 159.379. So, we can use that dun sa ating part C. So, we have x na equal to 159.379. And this is equal dun sa in-express natin na mga constant 2AS over C AO square root of 2G. Now, dito, ang tinatanong is the diameter ng orifice. So, syempre, yung diameter of orifice, nandito siya sa loob ng area of orifice natin. So, let's substitute 159.379 equal to 2 times AS. So, yung AS natin, binigay na yung area or diameter ng tank natin. So, 2.4 daw. So, pi over 4 times 2.4 squared. So, this is the AS. Divided by, so, ang ating coefficient of discharge, 0.6. Then, for the area ng orifice, pi over 4. So, nandito yung diameter of the orifice squared. Then square root of 19.62. So as you can see, so DO na lang yung unknown, so pwede na natin siyang ma-solve. Na kung in-store nyo siya kanina, di ba, ito yung nandun kay A ninyo. So kung gusto nyo mas exact yung ma-complete na value. But for this one, so pag sinolve natin yan, the diameter of the orifice is equal to 0.165 meters. Okay, so this is our answer for problem number 6.